Hold on, y'all. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Hey, y'all. What's up? I'm so mad because um I have to do it by myself, y'all. So I didn't want to keep putting it off. I'm going to do the recap by myself. Monique Cole joins me, and that will be fine. Thanks so much for your patience. I forgot. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, y'all. We are in here. So let's go ahead and get into Love and Marriage Detroit. This is episode 9. You just got to come back to Detroit. So this week mainly focused on Anthony's men's movement. I don't know why he keeps saying man's movement, but it is men's movement. I'm just a little confused, but I'm gonna call it a men's movement. Hey Moochie. Hey Darius, good to see y'all in here. And Brandon, this is the most interesting part for me because let's just keep it a buck. The men's movement was a bust. It was a bust. I'm so embarrassed for him. I'm so embarrassed for Anthony. It didn't make any sense. And I was just like, man. But the most interesting part to me is Brandon focusing on his healing and having a conversation with his mom. And in this, we found out that him and his mom don't have a good relationship. And we got a glimpse of that from Christina. Christina was saying that the reason why they have communication issues is because it stems from his childhood. So yeah, y'all. So it was just a mess. So we'll get into it. And his mother is like Betty White. Like I didn't even know she was that white. Matter of fact, I didn't even know he was biracial. So I mean, I just thought he was a little bit on the light skin side. I had no idea that he was actually a real biracial man. Hey, boo. Appreciate you coming through, Monique. So anyway, it was like I said, the men's movement was a bust. First of all, it was raining. Then what else? It was raining, and then Marcel came, and I thought we were going to be amping up the entertainment. I mean, it was all right, but I felt like everybody came in. It felt like there was no signage, no seating. Like, what are you doing? You didn't get any kind of help on this. I was like, I hope the I hope the sound, the entertainment thing that they're gonna have next week, I believe. I hope that's better plan because this men's movement. So, Brandon actually goes to visit his mom and for his birthday. So his birthday came up and he went to visit his mom and she was just kind of cold, a little distant. Sorry, a little cold, a little distant. And he said, she's always been like that. And she said, oh, okay. Yeah, Monique Nicole. Oh yeah, she went out of town, y'all. So okay. What was I saying? I got thrown on. It was for his birthday. She made him his favorite cake, which was a cake I never heard of in my life. But okay. I was just like, okay. So after that, he read the card and the card said, to my favorite oldest son, I love you so much, or something like that. And he was just like, he never heard her say that to him, that they don't really communicate. And she said he kind of stopped communicating with her around age 5, 6 or something, maybe 8. And she never tried to communicate with him. And I was like, girl, what? I said, at a child's age, children don't really know how to communicate. Like they can, but it's still not at the level that you may think that they should be. And you have to keep working with them and working with them and working with them. You don't just give up on your children, right? I was just like, girl, what? He was just like, he would just turn over and put his thumb in his mouth. And that was the end of the communication. And I was like, so it was just crazy to me. And so they ended up going to a counseling session. They went to therapy. And in the therapy session, the mother pretty much said that, that's what it was. Like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she didn't know how to raise a biracial child. I think there was a whole lot of different things that was going into this whole situation. I was just like, ooh. And he said that it feels like the communication with his mother, she can live with it or she can live without it. And then the therapist was like, ouch. And then, she was like, well, say that again. And she said she can live with the communication or without it. So to me, that sounds like to me that she wouldn't care either way. So I was just like, yeah, that is kind of, kind of unfortunate that your mom, that you feel like that about your mom. I'm sure that's not her feelings, but that's the way that when she shows up, that's how it feels to you, or lack thereof. When she doesn't show up, that's what it feels like. Like you can do without it. You can have it or you cannot have it. And that's like one of those things when you become indifferent, as your children start to get a little older, and how you have to kind of compartmentalize your role in their life. And it feels like one of those things, like she did like a shift. And it's like, I kind of have to feel indifferent because, I can't make him talk to me. We've never talked before. And so she just probably just kept on with her life and just keep on doing what she had to do. And I'm glad that he's now trying to fix this situation, because it's really bad. It was bad. And then even when she came over, she actually came over to his house, and she barely, I don't even think she hugged either one of them. And I was like, Christina, when the last time you seen her? She didn't even hug, greet her. It was just like kind of cold and hi. I was just like, yikes. I don't know. I feel like they don't want to really overstep. That's what I think. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. What was that, like 40 years ago? I mean, I don't know. It feels like she's kind of ill-equipped as well. Like it feels like she's kind of, excuse me, emotionally stunted, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. It is just so interesting. Okay, so then I don't want to go back to the whole thing where they were fighting about Lyrique or whatever. I feel like they did a situation box, which was a good conversation starter. Okay, yeah, they kept everything light. Everything was fine, so it was fine. So yeah, it wasn't much going on this episode. It really wasn't. Like I said, the men's movement was a bust, and Marceau didn't have to show up. Why is Marcel here? I don't know. Why is Marcel here? That's what I want to know. Hey, Miss Kira. Do the mom and Christina have a relationship? No, girl. I was like, it's given. She didn't even come to the wedding. Like, what is going on here? I'm still sitting up here. Confusion. I'm confusion. So, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into some things because we got a trailer. I was gonna do it separately, but since it's not much to talk about on here, I'm not gonna keep on dragging this show out because I'm almost checked out of this show anyway. Um, let's go ahead and girl, yes, they took a long walk. That's what I said. That men's movement was that men's movement was something else. I was just like, yikes. I was like, I hope the showcase is a little better than that. But this was I was just like, they ain't had no chairs. They did the whole thing. It felt like actually what it really felt like is that like everybody came in at the same time. It felt like it was like some extras that was gathered up and said, come on, let's go to this thing. That's what it felt like. I'm just going. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh yeah, but okay. Brandon did say he didn't understand the point of it. So that tried to cause a little confusion, chaos and confusion. Kobe tried to step in and she was just like, well, he read the mission statement. Everything is unless you can't comprehend. I was like, did she say that out loud or was that in the confessional? I was like, oh man. So it was just I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and get into some we're gonna get into some Love and Marriage Huntsville. Their new trailer has dropped, and then the new trailer for that has dropped, and the new trailer for the RHOA reunion has dropped. So we're gonna go ahead and look at that too because I'm excited about that. If I haven't even watched it yet. Yeah. It was eye opening. It was actually really, really sad if you ask me. I was just like that's when you really give up on your children. Do you really give up on your children like that? Children? I was just like, yeah, no, you have to keep trying, my love. That's what's called being a parent is all about. You have to keep trying. Have to keep trying. But yeah, it does explain a lot of stuff with him and Christina and the way they communicate or lack thereof. But y'all go ahead and rate the episode. Yes. I did watch the trailer for the past, but I didn't watch the trailer for the reunion. So we're gonna do that together. Yeah. And then that doesn't make you feel good either as a person that your parent just pretty much gave up on you. Let's be real about that. I give a five. Girl, dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. It was almost trying to give something, but overall they was kind of unlikable. So yeah, yeah. It wasn't given for me, honey. It wasn't. I don't even know if I'm going to continue to watch next season. I'm pretty much over it. Um, a -10. Girl, right. I was just like, I can't even hold a real conversation with you guys because I was just so over it. Like I was watching it and I was just like, then I watched it again and I'm still drawing like a blank. I'm like, this is yeah, girl, yes. Yes. Right. That's crazy to me. Like, like I said, that's something that you just cannot. I don't know if you can kind of recover from it. You have to heal from it, but um that's like a long term wound that you really have to do a lot of work on. So glad he's in therapy. And the therapist seemed to be very empathetic in trying to articulate and, you know, be the mediator between them two. So hopefully they can get somewhere with their stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch it on over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. 'Cause, girl, this episode had me cracking up. I'm still like, what? Something has to be mentally wrong with Sheree, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I hate to say something like that about an older woman. Like she seems stunted. Like Bob, Tyrone, Martell. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm literally confused. I'm literally confused. I cannot. I don't understand what is going on here. First of all, the way Bob disrespected me while on the Housewives and through our divorce, he wouldn't even be invited. I don't care if that's his first grandchild or not. If it's in my house, he wouldn't even have been invited. I'm sorry, that's just point blank in the period. So the fact that he was there, girl, with his crossed eyes, looking the fool. I was just like, he came in, looked like half his shirt was untucked. He always looked hot and unkept. He just, he looked, no, no, no. How many kids she had for him? Two. And she had one prior to Bob. And I think she had two with him. Child, God bless her. I swear I do not know. Yes, she is. But I'm still life experiences still should get you something, get you somewhere in your girl, no, nothing. We just ain't got nothing. We just ain't got nothing. Exactly. He got other kids that she didn't even know about. Blue. How about that? We're gonna get there. We ain't there yet, but I just had to give my opinion about Child Bob. That was just a mess. I thought the party looked beautiful though. The baby, she was so sleepy. I was like, oh, she just want to go to sleep. And I was mad at them because it felt like too much stimulation. Like she could have actually just like had a full on kind of like outburst because of all of the screaming, the attention, the lights and camera and people around her. They really could have scared her. So I'm glad that that wasn't the case. I'm glad she was just tired and trying to get her beauty sleep. Child, we need to have a chat with Sheree's mom and see what happened. What happened, dear heart? Bob says, sip and see this. See, and he never misses, she never misses an opportunity to embarrass herself, and he never misses an opportunity to embarrass her either, because that's all he ever did to me. I felt like he always embarrassed her, if I can remember correctly. Like he was gross. I just did not. I did not. Right, brought the baby out at 9 p.m. Mm, mm, mm. All them germs. It was a lot of people in there, and I was just like, I would have. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that that was the best way to handle it, but the decorations was cute. That's all I can say. Let me see. Let me see. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Now, Sonya went to have this sonogram, right? Baby, I didn't see anything in the uterus. I didn't see anything. I saw a sac, but I saw it look like an empty sac. So maybe they didn't want to, out of courtesy, give her that type of news on camera and stuff like that. I think that because when the lady did it and she went back out there to get Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Jackie, she was like, I don't think you should tell Ducey too much about what's going on and stuff like that. But I thought, right. And when she went 2 weeks ago, she was 5 weeks. And so she was only 5 weeks and 5 days. And so that's not a good sign either. So yeah, no, I was just like, ooh, I was like, I don't think we too good or whatever on that, but we didn't. Luckily, Dr. Jackie didn't have to do anything like that. She was with Marlo this time, right? She wasn't with She was with Marlo this time. Okay. So the I don't know what else what are we missing? Oh yeah, y'all, the party, not the party, the movie, shooting the movie. Okay. Why does Ralph have to be so gross? Like he was so gross when he came in. Obviously, Drew knocked it out the park, right? So she had a good taping. She did follow all the directions that Todd put out, did everything. They watched her on the screen, but they wasn't really in the room with her and stuff like that. And she goes back to her trailer, and I could have sworn I heard her say, like in the confessional, at least about 4 or 5 times talking about she never been with a woman and it's uncomfortable and I don't know how to. I'm like, why you keep saying this? Like, why do I have to keep hearing this? Like, it felt like I just heard it so many times. But Ralph comes into the trailer and he totally just like, is he slow? I think he might be a little slow too, because I know he don't think actors and actresses really be having relations and having orgasms. I was like, what? I was like, Ralph, you was a cornball. Like, what is wrong with you? He kept on coming with all these line of questions, talking about, did you kiss her? Was she munching on it? I was just like, yikes, what is wrong with him? I wanted to. And she was just like, you're making me uncomfortable. Like, he is a creep. I was just like, what is wrong with that boy? He is a fool. He is a fool. I might, if I have enough time. Yeah, but I don't want to go too far close to your review, Moochie. But yeah, I'm probably still talk about it though, because I did have a lot of the stuff, but not in this review because we got 2 trailers to go over. But I just didn't like it. Talking about munching, if she had an orgasm, was there some tongue involved in the kiss? And she was just upset. She said, I wish he would just take my acting gig, my career seriously. And child, I doubt it. But then I think in the season finale, we're supposed to be talking about Ty finally. And I heard, I've been heard this Ty rumor a long time ago. Child, I can see it. Because I think Mimi, didn't Mimi break that? She broke that months ago. And if they're still talking about it, then it must be real. It must be real. So back to the Marlo gave a um she hosted what do you call that? She hosted a for the foster kids who grew up to be successful. So she gave them awards. And like Kenya said, they're giving her a good edit. They're giving her a good clean edit so she can kind of clean up her, how she done acted a fool. Yes, she did. I thought I heard that a long time ago. Girl, he is a whole clown. He is. He is. So I thought that was nice. It's a fast forward for me because y'all, I don't like Marlo. If y'all don't know, I think she's funny when she's funny, but that's where it begins and ends for me. Like her confessionals, she'd be a little bit funny in there, but when we start getting into the beefs and this manufactured forced drama that she be trying to have with the housewives, I'm not here for it. So I don't even like it. How about so it was a lot of people there at Sheree's party. Now, who thinks Sheree paid that party planner? I would hope that they got their money up front and didn't have to get their money on the back end. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping because I feel like I know for a fact she probably been dancing around that invoice and probably ain't paid that invoice yet. But the party was beautiful. The decorations was beautiful. Um, like I said, the baby looked like a little doll baby, so cute and adorable. And so Candy was acting like she was really supposed to know about Bob. Like, I mean, I guess Candy. She's in the know. Like, she had her ear to the ground. She knows a little bit of everybody in Atlanta. So you're like, I didn't know Bob had. I was like, well, boy, you didn't know. Why do you think you would know what's going on with Bob? So I just thought that was a little interesting, like, but I feel like she just feel like she's the it girl of Atlanta and she probably would know everything. Does production pay for the parties? I don't know. I heard that they like maybe pay for the bills, like when they go out of town or when they go out to dinner. But the parties that are hosted on the inside of someone's house, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is fully her. Oh, okay. You think they got a small budget? Like I said, I think it's certain things. Like if you're having a individual party, like this is your party in your house, you got to foot the bill for. But I think whenever they have these as hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. It was like some banging on the door, like it was the damn police. I was like, what the hell's going on? Okay, sorry. Okay, let me see. Sheree Party was paid for by production or People Magazine since she had a spread in their magazine. Oh, I think this episode was supposed to be the season finale. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Somebody talking about no budget. I know somebody had to pay for it because I know she don't pay, don't be paying. So, I don't know. I don't know. So um y'all want to talk about anything else? We talked about the sex scene, the movie, the sonogram, the party, Marlo's party. I don't know. I think we're cool here. Hey Tamika, I think we're cool here. But what y'all want to do? Okay, let's talk about the dress code. The dress code was supposed to be nude, right? Okay. It looked like everybody got the memo except for Kenya's friend. But that would have been crazy because I could have sworn I heard Kenya tell Candy about the budget. I mean, not the budget, but the color scheme. You gotta wear nude. So why wouldn't you tell your NBA wife friend? Why wouldn't you tell her? She coming in with some baby blue on. I said, damn, at least you could have wore pink because you know it's a little girl. I was just like, I would have been so mad at her because I'm like, if we're taking pictures, like you messing up the whole picture. But you know what? I think Sheree was kind of messing up the picture myself. Like, where did she come with this sparkling hot pink? Like, where did that come from? So I thought she looked a fool. I mean, the dress was pretty or whatever, but I was just like, maybe she just wanted to pop or something like that. I don't know what it was, but I ain't really care for it. I didn't care for it. Did y'all like Sheree's dress? I don't know. So the girl Candace, Bob introduces herself, but girl, how about them giving him like 21 questions? Like everybody sitting over there like interrogating him. And I was like, man, y'all want to know that bad? She's grown now. It don't even matter. Like, I'm like, she grown. And then I didn't like the way Sheree was like, this is the first time Bob and Martell are meeting each other, but my children know that we all get along. I was like, your children? You mean your grown ass adults? Child. Just kidding. Yeah. Yep. She definitely is giving. She is on her way out the door. That's why I titled my thumbnail there. I said, "Is it over for our HOA?" Because that's what it's given. Yep. They cut her hair spot out the show, and I don't want to hear like get 5 minutes of that in the season finale. That was whack of them to do that. You thought the dress was red. I was so confused by the. I was so confused. I was like, girl, you messing up the whole aesthetic. So that's how I felt. Dang. Everybody thought right, grown kid. Like, who cares if y'all get along? Y'all ain't got to get along no more. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah, that little girl, that lady, the daughter, Candace, she looked just like Bob. Bob got some strong genes. And the way he explained it, it kind of felt like he didn't know about the child for a little while. And maybe he found out a little bit later. Because he said he started coming around a little bit later. And so I was just like, well, maybe he didn't know he had a kid out there. You know how NFL, everything. Bust it. That's what they doing. So I'm thinking it was probably a child he didn't even know he had for some time. and it just, happened like that. Yeah, hot pink. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too. Girl, yes, Bob is trifling. Like, ugh. He was like, just wait till I bring the twins. I said, what? He's like, oh, I'm just kidding. I was just like, I'm telling you. Sheree didn't even care though. She was just like, he ain't been shit. He ain't gonna never be shit. I was like, well, you got that right. You got that right. You think Sheree knew about her but never met her in person? Okay, okay. And I was just like, it felt like a stunt in the show to have Bob there, like, and then to bring this, like, I mean, if we didn't get that, it wouldn't have been no drama at all. Like, I mean, not saying that that was drama, but that was something that everybody could be talking about. It made for a TV moment or whatever. So, okay, okay, so everybody thinks she knew. Okay, 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 okay. All right, y'all. Anything else? What else in the comments? Because we about to. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna say 6.5, 7. I don't know. Hell no. Oh, what about Martell and Kenya? What about Martell and Kenya? Martell saying hi to Kenya, and Kenya's going like, "Can I talk to you or whatever?" And he was like, "I don't know." Then she was sitting up here talking about that she wanted to apologize, but when his energy, when he got real cranked up or whatever, she didn't have a man to talk to him, so she had to return the same masculine energy with him. Then she said something about she ain't cuss. Girl, you cussed that out. She cussed him out. And they rolled the beautiful bean footage. Yes, you cussed his ass out. I didn't curse you out. I was just getting you together. I'm like, girl, yes, you cursed his ass clean the fuck out. But I mean, I'm glad it wasn't a moment. I'm glad it didn't make it into a moment, and it just was what it was. So, okay, sevens. Okay, sevens across the board. Ooh, okay, Monique, 7. Oh, mine is a little bit lower than yours. I don't know if I'm over these shows or what, but I'm just be kind of over it a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, but what I'm about to tell you is what I'm not over is this. Now y'all know the first trailer was good as well. The first trailer was good as well. I guess we should have stayed on, but I didn't already change my screen because I'm excited to see this trailer. I gotta go Carlos King. Who else got it on Instagram? All True Tea Pride. I hope they're longer videos now, where you don't have to keep on going. Y'all can't even find it. I'm going to go on YouTube. Did anybody send it to me in my Did anybody send it to me in my inbox? I don't think so. I know Carlos King probably got it. Or Melody. I think Melody got it too. I'm sure he got it.
ain't never seen a man get out of character.
Give her a drug test. She high right now.
Call the police and drug test your motherfucking.
This is the second time you're comfortable enough where you can have an argument with my wife in my presence.
She's been on drugs for a while. You just don't let her come around you anymore.
Marcel always involves himself in the ladies' discussion.
You're valuing what women say.
I know you're not used to being valued, but I'm telling you right now, you're valued here.
Damn, Mr. Let me get the last word.
Marcel just kind of, he made that comment of, guess who owns Scope now?
Slap. It wouldn't be no Scope without me or Melody.
You're damn lying.
Don't downplay what Melody I did for you or y'all.
In what way did you help me?
More so.
You still owe me $3,700.
This money thing is growing legs.
Why?
Marcel said nobody paid nothing.
He's a sarcastic ass.
The Black Expo next year will be better because we're going to do certain things that you guys said.
I think you should let Tisha talk because what you doing is all over the place.
Mr. and Mrs. Steele, thank you guys.
You know I'm busy.
Thank you for your services.
Man, you know my name. See, I don't know if you playing or is you for real.
Yeah.
Cause see, I'm for real all the time. So is he gonna do that? Because if he don't do that, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, anybody can get slapped.
What's up with Lou anyway? I haven't seen Lou. They don't never come on?
Everyone literally keeps asking me, like, where's Lou? Where's Lou? Where's Lou? He just had a baby and I need my husband.
So what, you want me to stop working? This is like me saying I want you to stop working when I need you to be more present. We knew what we were getting into before we got into it.
Do you ever feel depressed? It's just a lot.
There are certain things that are not going to happen for me.
This is really up.
Making love to your husband and your wife is an emotional bond. If you're not getting that emotional connection at home, chances are you're gonna get it someplace else.
Biggest regret is that I had 4 kids by a dude that never made me.
Whoa, never? She had an affair on me too, with multiple guys.
Can't say I believe that much.
God damn! Don't ever talk about me cheating unless you talk about her cheating. Period.
But y'all stop. How about that?
She the first.
This intimate ceremony for
Why are we
Melody
still
Tariq Rogers.
I know we've gone through a lot. Just want us to stay in a really good place. This is for you.
From who?
From me. For you. From me.
Martell, sweetie.
Now listen.
You wearing that ring that I got you in 2008.
I'm manifesting. I guess you got the memo.
We're going to Houston.
Hot boys, hot girls, hot pets.
For love, health, and prosperity and friendship. Woo!
Cowboy!
Wait a minute now.
I'm looking at you, Kimmy.
No, you ain't.
I'm looking at you, baby.
No, you ain't.
Oh my God. Marto had somebody come through last night. Who was she? A friend? A friend? Where's she at this morning? She left early this morning.
I was next door getting my makeup done. Sound like somebody's having sex.
While we on Martell, did you break any house rules?
We had rules.
Yes.
Well, I didn't get that notice.
So ideally, how much sex are you looking for?
I guess how much is too much, Doc?
Y'all like down to like
Maybe twice a month.
like normal married people.
Wherever you want me, girl. Here we go.
Ooh, girl. You know I was sick a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I remember feeling that way, I was pregnant. So I had to go take a pregnancy test.
Get a blood test.
That is so disrespectful.
I think it's very disrespectful to get
Yes.
pregnant on your husband got a vasectomy.
Marcel and had an affair. One night, and this other girl went out to the club. Marcel was there. The two of them hooked up with Marcel and had a threesome.
I would bust my tail in his face.
What the hell happened?
You cheated on him too. Mel, did you cheat on him too? Give me the goddamn answer. Because I'm tired of him saying I don't know you again. I never cheated. That's not me.
The truth is, I understand both of y'all. Hey.
I
get that. I don't need this.
You stepped out on me. Who the you think I am?
If you keep on blaming on me and putting it in my goddamn face, I'm not gonna accept it.
Why am I blaming on you, Martell?
Have you ever stepped out on me?
I can answer that question for you. I can answer that question for you.
That might be a bad decision to not answer that question for me.
Love and Marriage Huntsville returns with new
the
episodes
same
Saturday,
thing.
September
He
16th,
did the
8, 7
same
Central
thing.
on OWN.
Did he not? He avoided the conversation and said, I cannot answer that for you. She hit him with a him. She hit Marceau with a Marceau. And of course, you know they can't handle that.
And I ain't never seen a man get out of character.
Give her a drug test. She high right now.
Call the police and drug test your motherfucking ass.
Do it, bitch!
This is the second time you're comfortable enough where you can have an argument with my wife in my presence.
She's been on drugs for a while.
You just don't let her come around you anymore.
Okay. Honey, what are we talking about? Let me go back to these comments. Child. Oh, Inga, I thought you sent me the pass. Or the reunion. Okay. So, what do y'all think? What are y'all thoughts on that? I think that, first of all, I'm trying to figure out why are we still worrying about who cheated on who in this Mel and Martell marriage that has been dissolved for 3+ years. So all that hollering, hooping and hollering that Nell is doing, child. Kimmy trying to give Maurice out or give him a pass for his indiscretions, him cheating, while she's not able to give him sex on a regular. Did y'all hear Melody said she had 4 kids with somebody that never made her have an orgasm? I said, bitch. Ow. How does that work? Somebody tell me. Why is Martell screaming at the top of his lungs? Why can't that boy show some self-control? Like, he always got to be raising his voice like that to people, and I'm so sick of it. Yeah, no, I don't think that they took the Crime Stopper out. I think that it's still going to be in the season, but because it was in the other trailer, they didn't include it, because this was almost like a 4-minute trailer, right? It felt like a 4-minute trailer to me. Girl. That's what I said. I can't defend her no more. I cannot defend Kimmy no more. I'm like, don't be giving him no out. He is a grown man. He need to know how to practice self-control. It's called self-control. It's called get your hand and get the work. Go in the shower and get busy. I don't understand what's so hard about that. So anyway, I didn't like, she looked beautiful though. She do not look like nothing what she went through. So they're going to Houston, Texas, y'all. They're going to Houston, Texas, and child, the way that thing threw Maurice, it was hilarious. Now, what about Martell creeping with another friend girl? I was just like, this is just a mess. Like, and then nosy ass, who's that, Marceau? If the way that Maurice said it, you would thought it was him, but it looked like Marceau peanut head in that thing. And what is this about? Okay, so he's going to therapy, and he's saying, she said, how much is enough sex? And he was like, well, how much is too much? He must don't have enough stuff to do, because if you were busy, if you were working or doing something productive, you can't possibly be wanting to have sex like that. That is insane. Now, she looked like she's going to do like this sexy little photo shoot. She getting her sexy back and stuff like that. So maybe she's rung the bell and she may be in remission and stuff like that during the half part of the season, and she's trying to get back to herself. So I hope so. Right. They don't have they should. They should, but yeah, no, they never go nowhere nice. They always go to like down the street around the corner. Marcel knows he has gossiping. Yeah, okay. Him and his brother. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, this whole thing about her being pregnant. I said, girl, I know. She must have been doing that just to have a talking point. Because ain't no way. I know she did not get pregnant. And, you know, y'all know he got the vasectomy in season 1. So I was just like, and you knew he had the vasectomy. So if you pregnant, like, but I heard our vasectomies 100% sure, y'all. I heard that they can be reversed, but I thought that they was pretty effective. But you know, I guess can't nothing really be effective unless you get them joints cut and burnt. She talking about she feels sick and stuff. Now this whole thing, did Marcel dismiss? Did he pull? What's her name? From Basketball Wives, Shawnee O'Neal. Thank you for your services. Did he pull that on Courtney? Baby, I got to see that. I have to see it, but that made me chuckle. Now, I don't know, but the Scott 1.0, so that means that's Tisha and Marcel. They are looking a little strapped for money. That is what it's giving. They're looking a little strapped for cash. So, you know, all these money issues keep coming up and stuff like that. And, you know, Marcel is one of the people you just do not want to go into business with. Let's just say that and leave it there. Because he's one of the people that you won't regret going into business with. And so Marcel need their services, trust. So dismissing them isn't a good look. I'm telling you, you know, he always be just trying to have a moment, just trying to have a moment, you know. And then how he was coming at, okay, so now this Tiffany and Lewis, I was like, girl, y'all was fighting about these things before the baby. So you thought after the baby, y'all wasn't gonna be fighting about these things? It's gonna be amplified even more so. So they went in it with their eyes open. Did he against his better judgment, because I don't think he wanted to do it, but you know, he trying to please her. So what is up with this whole, I think this Melody Cherie ceremony and stuff, and then he walking around with an old ring on that she bought him in 2008. And she looking like she walking around, he bringing her a bouquet of flowers. I thought it might have been her name ceremony where she was changing her name from Holt to Rogers. But him being there is just kind of throwing me off. So I was just like, But yeah, when Marcel asked Tisha, did you ever step out on me? And she said, I can't answer that for you. I said, good. He said, oh, we're gonna have a problem if you don't answer that today. We're not gonna have no problem. That's why, because I ain't had no problem, and I gave you the same answer you gave me. We're not gonna have no problem. Everything gonna be good, right? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Right. You know, Mel's just so over the top or whatever. Yeah, it looks like the Scotts, not the 2.0s, but the 1.0s, they look like they're having some financial difficulties that they're trying to keep under wraps and stuff like that. I heard that there was somebody suing them, a contractor or something, somebody out there in Huntsville that they was working with or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But yeah, that was a pretty good trailer. I mean, it makes me excited to get into the mess because at least it looked like it's gonna be entertaining. But you know, they always throw trailers together where it looks entertaining and it be just the opposite. I mean, I guess they put the most entertaining things. Oh, what about Kiki revealing that Marcel did have a threesome? That was messy. That was messy boobs. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to mess with her after that. Now this could have been before they were married. This could have been something. It don't have to be while they were together, but you heard they bleeped whoever name out. So I don't know why or who they bleeped out, but they did bleep something out. So yeah, y'all. That is that on that. Let me see if I can find. It's probably on Candy's, right? Candy's Instagram. I don't see it. Oh, Inga, I think you said you sent it to me, right? Here it is.
Is this a newspaper that you printed? She News?
Okay, do not do a Drew over here. What you got is a Birkin and some memories, bitch.
I've always been that girl. I'm her baby.
You are a low-down, dirty, nothing ass bitch.
My best sex was from a Gemini.
Marlo, I asked you to please be private about our sexual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Drew?
Saying that she never got it back.
Just give it to Candy to open it. And scene. You always talk about shots.
Hell yes. Let me stand up, honey.
Oh.
Because you could never.
You put all the shots in your face.
It's a little thing called discovery. Her phone number appears in Mark's phone record. You will have to appear in court. Here is your subpoena.
Candy, is there a chance you saw it wrong?
I definitely saw her.
Okay.
I didn't imagine it.
Girl, that was Candy
You
Coated
need to
Lies.
stop lying. That was Candy Coated Lies.
Okay, guys.
She's over there looking like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company.
Did you visit Ty in Texas?
I saw her. I went to her game.
I was given some information. It just paints a different picture.
These are private messages between Ty and Drew. They're very incriminating.
But the way you just sat here and lied on this damn chair, I for sure feel like you be gaslighting her out.
You calling me a bitch?
Yes,
Oh, you don't use the word bitch though.
Oh, Candy.
Hey, Ralph. Good to see you. Nice to see you also.
I don't know why you're here.
Do you two think there's any hope for a reconciliation? Of course, I love my wife.
You just told me you were getting blowjobs around the world.
Who is this? Ooh, I love it.
What did it say,
It said, are you going to bring me back that dick? You're accusing her of being unfaithful. The streets have been talking a lot.
You constantly throw dirt on my name. And you think I'm supposed to put up with that?
Drew, you're acting right
You
now.
think I'm going to be...
Like,
This I'm out. I'm done. I'm not sitting here doing this.
You're not being serious.
I'm not doing this right now. I don't take it. I don't take it at home. I'm not gonna take it here. I'm not. You can't even come here and do right. I'm not doing this.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta Reunion.
Is this a newspaper that you printed? She News?
Okay, do not do a Drew over here. What you got is a Birkin and some memories, bitch.
I've always been that girl. I'm her baby.
You are a low-down, dirty, nothing ass.
So I'm wondering, is that She News? Is that a receipt brought by She by Sheree? I think so. Excuse me. Child, when Candy said you putting all the shots in your face, bitch. Oh my goodness, when she said you put the shots in your face, baby. And that was another thing in this episode with Sheree. I think we saw like 3 different faces of hers. Girl, don't you ever get no kind of work done to your face during production of a reality show. What the fuck is wrong with her? What is wrong? What would possess her to do something like that? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Sonya's sitting quiet. Well, maybe she did. Maybe she said something, but it wasn't juicy. You know, they gotta get the best parts of the trailer where get Courtney out of here. Now, look, y'all. I think all these girls failed the assignment. The reunion assignment in the dress department, hideous. I don't like none of them. They look not weird. They look weird. Like the color choices are weird. I didn't like none of what the ladies had on. I just didn't. Andy or Sheree. Oh, produce the receipt. Okay. Sure. Tanya and Courtney can go bye-bye. When Sheree told Nene to fix her, like, didn't she well for her? I didn't, wait a minute, I can't read that. When Sheree told Nene to fix her. Maybe you missed something. Sheree's face. Right, looking hella crazy. And then what make it so bad, I gotta look at her on my 70-inch TV on my wall, and I'm just like, girl, really look crazy there. Because this is all in HD, all 70, 75 inches of my a mess. She looked a horrible mess. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, her face is looking crazy. And she shouldn't have never touched it. Now, Drew, she get the walking off. So I wonder, is this all happening in part 1? Which I think, because we'll get a different trailer for part 2, right? Sorry, all right. So I guess that is it, y'all. That's it. That is it. We had a good time. Start off a little rocky, my bad. You know, I need to get the notes and stuff, but them trailers made up for it. Okay, so even though the episodes wasn't given, at least the trailers was giving a little something. I didn't like any. Y'all tell me who y'all thought was the best dressed, because it was none of them for me. I didn't like anybody. I just didn't. When Sheree told Nene to fix her face, it didn't age well. Oh, it sure didn't, right? Now she fixing her face. And which she didn't even have to. Like, I'm really, really trying to figure out the thought process of what she was trying to do. What is it that she was trying to do? It makes no sense to me. She looks fine. Her face looks fine. I know she was doing a little filler here and there, and that should have been the end of it. Like, all this face tuning that she doing, trying to look like a filter girl, got her nose all mushed in. All right. Just please, just stop it. I hate when people work on their face like that. If makeup can't do it, then I'm sorry. I for some reason, it just really changes the look of the person. Like, you really kind of like lose your identity when you start messing around with your face. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but you come out looking like a totally different person. So I just don't like it. Yeah. And Lil' Kim was so beautiful. So beautiful, and I don't even understand what is all that about. It makes no sense to me. Oh, we think she got the face after they rap, and then they film more, and then but when she looked the worst, it was always in the confessionals, and I think they do the confessionals after you rap, and so yeah. Either way. You knew you ain't do your confessionals yet, so don't get it done. Simple as that. Yes. Please just leave the face alone. Her body is banging. Her face is gorgeous. Her hair always looks nice. So I really don't understand. Like, I don't know. Maybe she got money to burn. Child, I don't know, because that stuff is not cheap. So I'm still trying to figure out what she's doing, where she's getting it from, because it's still giving broke me. It's still giving broke me. So I like to know where she's getting her money from anyway. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. That is all I got. So y'all let me know, how do y'all feel about the trailers? Is it giving? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? Thumbs sideways? How you feel about it before we get on out of here? And don't forget to check me out. We're going to be on Moochie's channel tonight doing the Hot Topics. And we'll be talking about Funky Dineva, his apology, or sorry, not sorry. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about y'all stupid ass president. And yeah, a couple other things. So, join us over there. Make sure you hit the like button. Y'all check out my Shy. I got the Shy coming up, the recap. The Quick Thoughts is already up. So I'm doing the recap next. And then I still have to catch up on all the Queen's Men and the team of y'all. And I got a boatload of movies to do. So anyway, I got a lot of work to do. So let me get off of here. See y'all back in about 30 minutes when we talk about all of what's going on the top of the blogs and Hot Topics. Let me see. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all click the like button on the way out. Half-ass apology. And I don't even think he apologized to Chloe directly. I'm gonna save it. We're gonna get on out of here, y'all. Because I can go on another little rant about that, but we're not going to do that. I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock. Bye, y'all.